Welcome to a slow Sunday. In today's slow Sunday, I can't find the idea to put on the page. I sped this bit up because I was fiddling with the lights and the book, but now I'm ready to draw, and I decided to go with the blank page idea. So here I am drawing the spine of my sketchbook. If you look closely, I don't do it true to life. But here's the first blank page. Very good blank page. Another blank page. The book open in front of me. Totally blank. And I just didn't have any ideas today. I even went for a walk in the rain to kind of get centered and find some ideas. But I came back and I had no ideas except that the only idea I had was a blank page. So there's my book, making it a little authentic there with where the covers fit in the leather cover. So then I go, okay, I'm going to draw myself in front of a blank page. Just like the blank page isn't true to life, neither is my self-portrait. So here I am looking at the blank page, and I've got my pen in hand. There's my pen. Give myself a little hair and glasses, which I just switched there. That was what the quiet bit was. Well, I switched to glasses so I could see up close. And more hair. That's pretty accurate. And then, let's see, what's next? Another arm. The one that usually holds. You can see my other hand there, my left hand in the film. But in this, I'm not touching the blank page at all. And the blank page is proportion to my lack of ideas and the intimidation of a blank page on this slow Sunday morning while I'm trying to think of ideas. And I have a lot of ideas flit through my head, but they're not great. Like cats. Can always depend on cats. So I thought I would just draw all the ideas that are flitting through my head but aren't making it to the page. I love the little hedgehog. They're very sweet. And they do interesting things and have quite an attitude. And so I thought, well, let's have the hedgehog looking through binoculars, because that's something this hedgehog would do. But then I realized that the binoculars appeared to be just floating in air, which really, really doesn't matter, but I like a little bit of truth in my drawings. Sort of like a little cornerstone of truth. So then I thought about those binoculars you see at scenic overlooks. So I go, here, let's do that. Hedgehog looking through binoculars, put his quarter in, her quarter in, and so then, what next? Salamanders. I like salamanders. But then I ran into this silly thing, which really, really explains my drawing today. Is I go, well, should the salamander be an aerial view or a side two view? Because, we're looking down at the book, and then I realize the cat and the hedgehog both aren't their side two views. So I'm like, oh, guess what? It's your imagination. It doesn't matter. And then I thought, what else can I draw? Well, let's draw a moose. So I started drawing a moose in the background, behind my head, on the chair. And I use the line of the chair. I go, okay, let's make that water, and put the moose dipping his head into the water. And I was like, that's a very sad moose. Not a good idea, but not good execution. So let's skip the moose. And then I'm like, okay, a bear. A bear's always good. I'll put a bear in here. But again, when you can't find the right idea, the ideas you do have don't come out that well. I should say when I can't find the right idea. The ideas I have don't come out that well. So here we have another sad bear after a sad moose. I'm like, okay, I'm going to draw a star, shooting star. That's always nice. Let's draw a shooting star. So there's my shooting star. Unfortunately, it didn't land on the page. Wasn't a great idea. And I thought, well, balloons. And so my elbow says, I'll tether a balloon to my elbow and it'll be good. So I put a balloon in there. And then I thought, well, Zoe the Wonder Dog, let's have her chasing her ball. She loves her ball. So we'll have her chasing her ball. And I'm like, okay, yeah, there she is. There's paw, leg to show she's leaping, and there's the ball. And let's give it a little motion. Great, beautiful. Give her an eye. And then I'm like, yeah, no, that ain't going to cut it. I mean, it's okay. So if in doubt, draw a potted plant. So I'm drawing a potted plant because I can't think of anything else, the kind you'd see in a cafe or waiting room, which is supposed to cheer you up, or in the cafe be cool. And let's put books. Books are good. I always draw books, so I'm drawing a little book, and this time putting a title on it. There's my book. Oh, what next? Owls. I like owls. I'll draw an owl. So I'm sitting there thinking, should I draw an owl? Yes, go with an owl. So this is clearly a great horned owl with its ears. And put its little legs, because it's just standing, being an owl. So there's its feet, that's good. Beak, good. And this, I actually like. Of everything I've drawn so far, I like that. That could make the page, the owl. But I think, I draw chickens a lot. Let's draw a chicken down in the corner. And now I'm just going crazy with too many ideas. So I draw a chicken. And is it a chicken or is it a rooster? Is it a hen or a rooster? I'm going to go with hen in a nesting box. So I'm drawing the nesting box, putting some dimension to it. And then I'm like, coffee. I drink coffee, tea. So I'm drawing a coffee cup. And they go, no, wait, coffee cup would be near me, which is silly. Nothing I do makes sense. Why do I all of a sudden have a rule that a coffee cup has to be near me? This is clearly small, clearly an espresso. So now I go down, and instead I'll make a teapot. And then I go, no, this isn't working out. Let's make a cow. So I'm making a cow. There's its two horns. And then draw its body and front legs. And it's looking pretty good. Other front leg, keeping it simple. 2 eyes. The rest of its body, yep, good enough. Put in a nose. Like the cow. Cow and the owl, I'm happy with. I should have drawn a cow with an owl on it, or a cow talking to an owl. But some days you just don't have those ideas. And then I got thinking, well, let's do a cutting board, because a cutting board's always good. Nephew made me a nice cutting board. One of my brothers gave me a nice knife. They go together well. I like cooking, so I use them a lot. And here's a cutting board. I don't know, maybe a tomato, potato, who knows what I'm cutting. Put a blade on it. And then a little dimension to the cutting board. Oops. There we go. Whew, that was close. And I'm looking all around, and I go, you know what? I'm done. So there it is, another slow Sunday of blank page, no ideas, or too many ideas, but none of the right idea. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and follow. Have a nice day.